this time on Tornado Titans.
I mean, this is, picture perfect. I mean, literally picture perfect. That is a great supercell right there. Great structure, and a beautiful view.
The team is in New Mexico, and supercells are brewing.
Well, good afternoon from beautiful New Mexico. Beautiful scenery here. Looking at a day where gonna get some storms forming off the mountains out there. Gonna be a few that are severe. Probably a supercell, especially toward the evening as wind shear increases. You know, I'm definitely, let's close this door. I'm definitely to the point now where I'm getting exhausted. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day, so we gotta be ready for that. But it's gonna be an interesting day. I'm excited. Let's see what happens, I guess. So let's get storm chasing.
Storms have begun to form off of the mountains in northeast New Mexico. There are limited road options here, which means storm chasers must wait for storms to come to them.
So we're watching storms form right here behind me. They're trying to form off the mountains. It's gonna be a slow starting day. It feels like a slow starting day. Admittedly, I'm pretty tired today, so I feel pretty slow. But yeah, you got this nice little Atlantic cumulus. Got this one that's spread an anvil overhead here, so.
Today, the storm setup is more subtle than yesterday. There is a large dip in the jet stream well to the west of New Mexico, too far to have much of an influence. Still, there is weak lift arriving ahead of that feature. Similarly, today's overall wind shear is on the low end of moderate. There is also weak atmospheric instability in place. This is an environment that supports rotating storms, but only just barely.
That, my friends, is a developing supercell. Right there. Right out the window. Stands all the way downstream. This one's the real deal.
The storm is strengthening, with a large rain-free base visible.
This thing's severe warning supercell. Starting to lower its base just a little bit. Right there, nice thick core, beautiful mammatus overhead. This thing's showing all the hallmarks of trying to get it together. Also, looking back that way, because those are looking a little suspicious too. So about to finish with this, and then we're gonna head further east here. Gonna get across this river valley. Hopefully can pick back signal so I can get the stream back going, because people ain't seeing this. But it's a pretty cool storm, so we'll see. These are increasingly catching my eye. Looks like just this whole boundary there blew up, though. That's just a lot of storms in a short area.
The team tries finding a route to the east, but with a continually strengthening storm to the west, sometimes you have to work with the storm you have.
Well, that behind me, those are storms forming just to my southeast. That's basically all severe. Went from nothing to severe warned in about an hour, but they are crowded and they're also right over a highway. So even if I wanted to get southeast of those right there, I'm not going to. So it's gonna be a while. So that might actually, my dream scenario right now is those are just a big line, no tornado threat, not supercells, but they just throw out the most epic lightning show toward dark. And that this one, this supercell to the west, is the one that gets it done. Because it's out here in the middle of nowhere too, so it's a good time to get it done. But yeah, that one, the base is still flat, still large base, rumbling a lot, beautiful anvil spread. Now everything says this storm is strong, still very powerful, amazingly beautiful, 360 footage going on. It's just, this is a really nice evening, nice May evening.
Sunset is fast approaching. The supercell the team has been on is moving so slow, it isn't going to make it out of a 70-mile road hole before nighttime. Now it's time to make the most of it and find a foreground that will add to the storm's beauty.
Well, this storm looks absolutely beautiful as the sun sets. It's about to start, come right under that cloud right there. Just a beautiful view of a supercell churning away in eastern New Mexico right now. I mean, this is, picture perfect. I mean, literally picture perfect. That is a great supercell right there. Great structure, and a beautiful view. And you know, getting it 360 cam, we're getting it with the big cam, getting it with the dash cam. So we're getting it with all the cameras right now. Yeah, and it's, you know, it got a lot more organized, but it got to about a 5 or a 6 on like the 10-point scale for a tornado, but it hasn't quite gotten over that hump. So because of that, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm waiting to see if we can get over that hump, because we're on that like step 5 or 6 out of 10 for a tornado, but we haven't gotten over it yet. Sun's about to set, so we're about to lose visual anyways, but it's a gorgeous storm, that's for sure.
This supercell has a lowering, but with time some important clues have emerged on why it isn't coming close to producing a tornado. First, the wall cloud under the storm is being pushed south, with a slant indicating this is now an outflow feature. Sometimes, especially with higher base storms on the high plains, cold winds blowing out of the storm's core interrupts the warm winds blowing into the storm. That's what is happening, making the odds of a tornado before sunset near zero.
The core is getting weaker, which is a very interesting thing. This core is getting weaker, but the low levels in the structure of this storm is just getting better and better. Wow, and it's spitting out more lightning than ever.
The low levels of this storm look visibly much better, with the correct slant to the base of the cell. However, there are other signs of rapid weakening. The core is becoming more transparent, and the tower above is beginning to look like the cap is beginning to eat into the storm's updraft.
We're back to relaxed storm chasing right now. Our initial supercell has died. And I think there's this storm that's kind of moved in front of it now is also a supercell. But I think our instability is probably on the way down really quick. But I am shooting a time lapse right now because we're trying to get a beautiful lightning strike out of this. So, it'd be really cool if we did. Just hope it's not too close, because then I'll be scared. But it is a beautiful storm. Has been a beautiful day. And yeah, tomorrow, I haven't looked at it, but everything I've seen so far said, I mean, I'm going into tomorrow expecting a tornadic supercell. Today I was expecting, like, if we get a supercell, we'd be doing good, and we did that.
With the original storm now dead, and new storms going up everywhere, it's time to call the chase and get to clear air. Today isn't a day to lose a windshield due to big hail.
So onwards and upwards, I guess. Let's get on the backside and see what kind of a view this offers us.
Today's action was just a warm-up for tomorrow. It's time to head home and prepare for tornadoes in New Mexico.